It was a time when you and King Von shared a cell, like y'all was cellmates at one point.
Most definitely.
For real?
Yeah, Division 5.
Word.
Bro.
How long was y'all cellies?
We studied for like a month.
Mm-hmm. How did that work out for y'all?
Yeah, everything was cool. We knew the same little box. Bro. Yeah, everything was great. So for them, like, he knew what was going on. I knew what was going on. We ain't never bump heads or none of that. Bro.
So y'all ain't never get into a fight?
Never get into a fight.
So that's false, because that's what it said on the thing.
You never got into a fight.
Word.
No.
Show your face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, okay, y'all, so I wasn't going to do a video on this, but I think people are getting it confused when it comes to 051 Kiddo admitting that he shared a jail cell with King Von, but nothing happened. Because before Kiddo got out of prison, the rumor of him and King Von getting into a fight in prison would float around. Now, recently, Kiddo did an interview with DJ UTV. He was asked about sharing a cell with King Von and the rumored fight that they had, and he admitted that he did share a cell with King Von. That's true. However, nothing happened. And I think people are more upset of the fact that he said that nothing happened for whatever reason. And I actually got to give respect to Kiddo, because being that Von isn't here, he could have easily made up a story and fabricated whatever happened because Von isn't here to defend himself. However, he kept it real that nothing even happened, and most guys wouldn't even do that. You got guys that's here now that act like they seen their ops or said they seen their ops and this happened and that happened, pulling all type of tricks. However, this time around we have 05 Kiddo and 051 Kiddo, and he pretty much kept it real that he did share a cell with King Von, but nothing happened. But I want to do a video because a lot of people got it misconstrued for him being soft or Von being soft. I seen a whole bunch of comments saying a whole bunch of other things. So here's what I would like to talk about, because it's always the ones that never been in certain situations that always got an opinion or saying things like what they would do if they were in that situation, or what will happen if it was them, X, Y, and Z. Now I've seen people say, oh, he's lying, they did fight, or King Von beat him up, that's why he's not saying anything, or Kiddo beat Von up, or him and Von didn't fight, so that means they soft and fake because they were supposed to be ops, the whole 9 yards. But this is what y'all have to realize. How you gonna sit there and tell a person that was actually there, or the actual person involved, what really happened or did not happen? It's like people want something to have gone down so bad, but let's be real. Unless you personally did something to someone in the street, 9 times out of 10, when you see them in jail, y'all usually know to keep it cordial and nothing ever happens between them. Especially if y'all cellmates and or cellies. And if y'all don't know, cellies means the person that you shared a jail cell with, often referred to as cellies. Now, sometimes the beef between dudes be so intense that when they do see each other in jail, they continue to keep it going because, it's something personal between them. Maybe he did something to him personally, but like I said, it's usually that is personal. But for the most part, when they see each other in prison, in most cases, they keep it cordial because of the circumstance. And here's why. It's not because one may be scared of the other or whatever people usually say in the comments. But in prison, most guys are just trying to do their time and then get out of there. Now, if you sitting there, you trying to cut someone, trying to jump somebody or get into a fight or do any type of major harm to someone while you are incarcerated, it's only going to make you get more time added to whatever sentence that you already have. Then in King Von and 051 Kiddo's case, they're cellmates. So yes, it would have been easy to do something to one another, but at the end of the day, they still gotta live with each other, literally. And if you watch the interview, in which we're gonna put it in the comments below so y'all can check out the full interview for yourselves, right? If you pay attention to what 051 Kiddo said, he said pretty much he knew what was going on and I knew what was going on. So when I heard that, that pretty much told me that they both had a mutual respect for each other. Yeah, I know you get busy, but I get busy too. Simple. So it's not like, oh, it's just a nondescript person, they don't know each other. That wasn't the case. They both know each other, get busy, or whatever the case may be, and that's that. And y'all gotta realize as well, sometimes the cops know exactly what they're doing when they put certain people in cells together. When you are incarcerated, you go, before you get stationed or housed in a certain unit, you go through a process called classification, in which what they do is they look through your background, they see where you from, they see if you involved in any gangs, you have any gang history, they see where you from, right? So at the end of the day, they know exactly where 051 Kiddo is from, and they know exactly where King Von is from. So it was by no mistake that they put these two together in the cell together, because clearly 051 Kiddo's address is where it's at, right? And King Von's would be from Parkway Gardens or wherever. They know that these guys are into it with each other. They're not stupid, but they purposely do that for whatever reasons, you know? And this is why I always talk about the CPD and the whole jail system, but that's a whole nother story, right? Now, also, these cells that you're housed in, they're likely to be 6x8 or 6x9, something to that nature. Do y'all know how small that is? So what you think they're gonna do, man? Wake up and fight every day, you know? And actually, that must be a weird or awkward experience, because imagine being locked up and sharing a cell with one of your ops. You know, it's one thing to be on a tier or be in the same housing unit, but to share the same cell, that's just crazy, you know? And it's usually dudes, they tell you like, oh, you know, I was locked up with my ops, but they never mean the same cell. They just usually mean the same tier or the same housing unit. But like I said, it's very rare that you get something like that to transpire. And I don't know how they went through it, man, because you got to remember, even if your ops say everything is good, it's something in the back of your mind that still can't trust them, because you just never know. That's your ops. Then it's like you go to sleep with one eye open every night feeling uncomfortable because you never know what to expect. Then when you go to use the bathroom, you got to tell them, man, it's just awkward. But like I stated earlier, I do have more respect for 051 Kiddo, because once again, he could have made any story up to make himself look like a tough guy and over exaggerate because King Von isn't here. And you know, most dudes, they would sit there and lie and tell you a whole bunch of stories, man, just to make themselves look, you know, popular or good or whatever the case may be. Now, aside from all that, King Von does have an album coming out on the 7th of this month. That's this Friday, I believe. So y'all make sure y'all go support the same way most of y'all support the foolishness surrounding his name. I'm actually dying to see what kind of songs is on there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a dope album. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see King Von meet his fullest potential, but it is what it is. Now, like I said, when it comes to the story with 051 Kiddo, I feel personally that, you know, he kept it real. It don't make him weak. It don't make him soft. It don't make him none of that. You know, people just be wanting to talk on the internet because they can, and they behind certain pages. But at the end of the day, this man could have lied and made up any type of story that he wanted, or he just could have took it a whole nother direction, which he did. He kept it real simple, kept it real solid, and said, listen, nothing happened. Simple. Alright, now y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think 051 Kiddo is lying? Because I seen that in the comments too. I also seen that somebody said maybe King Von got the best of him, and maybe that's why he don't want to speak on it. Who knows? But like I said, Kiddo don't strike me as somebody that'll lie just because he probably lost a fight or whatever. He probably keep it solid. Who knows? Alright, but anyway, y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.